And conscious communication, I mean, where to start, right? But I can say overall, when we are able to practice conscious communication, what happens as an outcome is emotional intimacy with ourselves and with people around us. People will feel heard, they will feel seen, and they will feel respected. And this goes exactly for the same for us. And some different areas that I find is daring to be vulnerable, daring to say what hurts you, and to say sorry when you need to say sorry. Sometimes our pride can get in the way, but when pride takes over, connection stops. Connection to anyone, connection to yourself. It's the ego that runs the show then. It's okay, just come back whenever we can and dare to say I'm sorry, and dare to say that we don't have all the answers, that we might be wrong, but we're doing the very best we can. So that's one leg of conscious communication, being vulnerable. And it takes so much courage, because it's much more easy to keep up a front and say, I've got it all sorted, don't come too close, I'm fine. I don't know if you recognize that, but I recognize that in my old days, and that really got me to a lot of disconnect and a lot of stress, self-imposed stress, because I felt that there was no alignment between what went on the inside and what goes on the outside. And when those two things don't feel aligned, we feel inauthentic, and that hurts, that stresses us. It's a lot of pressure on our nervous system. So another thing, part of being conscious in our communication, is to be of service to our loved ones. Say, what can I do for you today? Wouldn't that be a lovely sentence, to wake up to your partner and say, good morning, how can I be of service? I mean, how nice is that? And maybe we've just had a discussion with our loved one, maybe not. But if we can take the higher ground and just say, what can I do for you? What do you need? We turn the table around, and we take the higher ground. And chances are that our partner then will go with us, be inspired. And if not, well, that's also something, that's also an indicator. But at least you'll know that you've done the best you can to be emotionally connected, present with the other person and with yourself. Asking, for example, what do you need from me right now? What can I do for you? And let the other one just have a think. Maybe the other one doesn't know. Maybe you don't know if someone asks you. That's all right. Just say that. I just don't know what I need. I just know I'm pissed off. I'm angry. I'm resentful. I'm stressed. I don't know what's going on. I feel disconnected. That's okay. But at least that's communication. That's something. And I know it can be scary. Saying, and the boundaries are both the internal and the external. Checking inside, what do I need? What do I need right now in order to feel present and authentic with the other one? And being able to say to the other one, this doesn't work for me. I hear you, I respect you, and I respect myself, hence I tell you, this doesn't work for me. I need us to do this and this. Or I don't know what I need, I just know it doesn't work. Let's get some help. Communication, saying what's going on. Learning to ask, learning to check inside, outside what the other person needs. Learn to communicate. Being honest about how you really feel. And respect when you say, I need this and this from you. If the person says, I can't do it, I can't meet you, I don't know how to do that, or I don't want to do that, because that would be overriding myself. That's fair enough. We can't expect others to meet us if they're simply unable or unwilling. You can spend lots of energy on making them wrong for it. Why doesn't he meet me? Why doesn't she do that? Why does he never? All of those never and always that are so detrimental for our communication. Can you accept that the person has their boundaries? Can you, and then ask them to accept your boundaries? I can meet you here, but I can't meet you here. Okay. And if that doesn't work, maybe you need to look at that. Maybe you need to separate yourself. Maybe you need to accept it. Maybe you need to find the resources inside yourself instead of letting others being your resource. It's a co-partnership, but it starts with you. There's lots of other things to say, but really daring, having the courage to say what's going on, even the things you don't know, just how you feel and what you're able to do and not, is a start, isn't it? So let's meet on the mat. If you forgot to take a glass of water, then please go to the kitchen now and get some for yourself. This class is, let's say, a soft one. We're going to focus quite a lot on the 5th chakra. So anytime you feel that you want to just take a hand up to your throat, then feel free to do so. I've got puppies running around here. Let's see if I can concentrate with a beautiful little being like this around me. Take your hands in front of your heart. Move your hands. Rub them against each other. Remind yourself that your arms are the heart's assistant, the ones you hug your loved ones with. Feel the sensation in your hands. Sit in your favorite pose, on a chair, legs straight, easy pose, whatever works for you. But make sure that your spine is upright, your heart is lifted up, your tailbone is scooped in, your shoulders down, and let your hands come to a still point. Offer your thumbs to your sternum. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Good. Take a deep inhale to chant the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. 2 more times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And one more inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And last one, inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha. A light contraction. Hold. And exhale. If you have a pillow underneath you, let it come down. A really great way of learning or daring to speak our truth is to ground ourselves into the earth, making us feel safe. And we can do so with many different ways. And the Sufi grind is a perfect way of doing that. So let's do this together. Just going to get the music for you here. Take your palms facing down. Make big round circles with your spine. Move that rib cage in circular movements. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Good. Let the softness of the music reside in the forefront of your being. Make it big circles. Moving your hips and your shoulders back and forth. And reverse direction. Anytime you feel a bit of anxiety coming up, you can always do the Sufi grind. Going big, wide circles.
I crossed over anxious spirit, dust my knowing, confused senses, ancient voices.
Slowly, slowly making your circle smaller and smaller. And take a deep inhale into your center. Exhale, mouth. One more. And exhale. And let's do some neck rolls, bowing to your heart. Right ear, right shoulder. A little bit back. And left ear, left shoulder. Bowing back down again. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Big, nurturing circles. And make your way to the opposite direction. Letting go of the muscles in your lower back. Soften your jawline. And slowly making your circle smaller and smaller. Spiraling in towards the center of you. And inhale through a straw mouth here, opening your throat. Opening your jaw, maybe massaging a bit. Really dig those fingers into your muscles. Opening up. If you feel that you have not said what you needed to say, not been able to protect your boundaries, maybe some of it is stuck on a physical level in the tissues around your neck, on the 5th chakra. Breathe a little more and exhale, letting go. Good. Let's come up on all fours. And let's do a cat and cow here. Just coming in to your posture. Taking your wrists right underneath your shoulders, your knees right underneath your hips, and go real deep into the posture, arching your back, lifting your head on your buttocks, and rounding your back, moving your tailbone in, your head into the heart, really rounding that spine. Inhaling up, exhaling, rounding back in.
So take your destiny and write it as you like. Take
Your breath and your movement follow each other's pace.
them the colors of your heart, of your heart. It starts with a thought.
Take your time, be more interested in going deep into the extremity of the postures than doing it fast.
It's your call. So take your destiny.
Move those shoulder blades back and forth, the lower back rounding, arching.
Take your dreams and paint them the colors of your heart.
And inhaling, coming into a baby pose, child pose, straightening your arms in front of you, spreading your knees out wide, breathing long and deep. Hips and back to your heels.
So take your destiny and write it as you like. Take your dreams and paint them the colors of your heart, of your heart.
Just lie down around you. Give enough. Be your own container of safety.
Love what you do, love who you are. Dance like a child, sing like a star. Magic is real, if that's how you feel. Surrender and love, below as above. Love what you do.
Stretch your buttocks a little more to your heels, your arms a little further away for the last stretching of your spine.
Love what you do, love who you are. Love what you do, love who you are.
And taking a deep inhale through a straw mouth here. Exhale, mouth. And on your next inhale, let your whole torso Slowly come up. Just allow yourself to come sitting on your heels with a pillow in between, rock pose, or in your chair. Take your hands on your shoulders. Let's move that beautiful spine of us. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, waking up the side of your belly. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Maybe you need to do this slowly. Maybe you want to do this fast. Keep going. Yes, whatever pace you're at, it's perfect. Really rotate, twist that spine. Raise that energy. And come to a still point in your center. And move from left to right now. Great spine. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Keep going. Spread your knees out wide to give you a good space, good foundation. Very good. Pendulating from left to right. And now take your arms out to the side and go deeper into the stretch of your rib cage. Inhaling left again, exhaling right. Come further down to the side. And inhaling up with your arms. Stay here. Stretch your arms up high. And now take your 4 fingertips on the mound of those fingers. Stretch your thumb away. And now do breath of fire. Unless you're on your moon cycle or pregnant, then you just do long, deep breathing. Breath of fire through the nose. You're pushing in the navel on your exhale and releasing the navel big and on your inhale. Go slow, go fast, just for 1 minute here. Close your eyes, eye gaze in and out. Lift your heart, lower your shoulders, elbows straight. Raise your energy as soon as you can, but keep yourself grounded. Thumb further away now, really feeling the stretch on that skin between your thumb and the rest of your hand. Few more here. And And inhale, let the thumbs meet above your head. Straighten your fingers, lift yourself a little higher. Inhale, hold the breath, squeeze all the muscles in your whole body. Straighten your fingers, straighten your arms. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Stay here, exhale, cannon breath. Inhale, mouth. Hold the breath, straighten your arms, squeeze. You can do it. Only the last one here. And cannon breath out. Slowly, slowly, letting your arms sweep through your magnetic field. Letting your fingertips come to the mat. Staying here in complete silence. Your heart is lifted. And there's a little mantra that goes with today's theme. Maybe you want to have your hand on your heart for this one. And it's something you can tell yourself in any situation where you feel that it's difficult to speak your truth, to be honest about who you are and what you need. So feel your hand on your heart and keep your eyes closed. And if you wish to say with me the next following lines, feel free to do so. I pledge to be who I am, no matter what, and by any means necessary. Waheguru. Let's say it 2 more times. Really feel your heart. You know what? Say this mantra to your heart. Let your body know that you will do anything you can to listen to its needs and wants. Inhale. I pledge to be who I am, no matter what, and by any means necessary. 1 more time. Inhale. I pledge to be who I am, no matter what, and by any means necessary. Waheguru. And know this, that every time we override ourselves, every time we override our heart's desires, not our mind's desires, our heart's desires, we chip away at the relationship with ourselves. I'm just going to repeat that. Every time we override ourselves, we chip away at the relationship with ourselves. And I don't know if you agree with me, but the most important thing in our life is that relationship with ourselves, that self-worth, that connection between body and mind. Everything starts from there and everything ends from there. Not from an ego point of place, but because the quality of the relationship you have with yourself will transpire into the relationship you have on your outside. The quality of your conversations. Take a sip of water. And let's do some more yoga here. We're going to come up on our feet, up on our toes. And we're going to open that chakra, that 5th chakra. So you're going to have your thumb come meet the mound of the pinky. I'll show you on the screen. The thumb goes to the mound of the pinky. And then you close your fists. Okay. And if you can do a breath of fire, that would be good. So take your feet hip width apart. Bend your knees a little bit. Look up to the ceiling. Have your eyes open Open your heart and do breath of fire here. Keep going. Looking up to the sky and breath of fire. Just for one more minute here. Doing it through your nose. We'll get some music going very soon. Good. Move that navel up and down, in and out. Scoop in your tailbone. And inhale, exhale, come into a triangle pose and keep going with your breath of fire. If this is too much for you, you can come down on your knees. Long, deep breathing if you're pregnant or your moon cycle. Heels towards the mat, buttocks towards the sky, shoulder blades meeting. Spread your fingers out wide. Shoulders away from your ears. Heart towards your knees. Keep going. Last minute. Your hands are more than shoulder width apart. Keep pumping your navel. We're working on the digestion. We're opening up the throat chakra. And inhale, lift up on your toes, and exhale, knees to the mat, come down, lying on your belly. We're going to go into a bow pose here. We're going to keep with our breath of fire. So bend your knees, grab hold of your ankles, and with the help of your legs, you push them into your hands, lifting up your whole torso and legs. Push your pelvis into the mat, shoulders away from your ears, look up to the sky, breath of fire. Or long, deep, the other. Very good. Keep going.
Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva.
Doing so well. Keep going.
Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho.
Push your legs a little more into your hands, a little further up. 10 more seconds. Scoop in your tailbone. And inhale, lift up a little higher. And exhale, completely lie down, relax. Just do nothing. Use a cheek to relax on. Very good. Just doing nothing. Take a deep inhale and change. Lying down, but you're just changing the side of the head you're lying on. Choose the opposite cheek. Make yourself really heavy in the mat. And take a deep inhale now. And exhale through your mouth. And slowly, slowly roll onto the back. Have your feet in the mat, hip distance apart. Let your knees come together. Just enjoy the feeling and notice which parts of your body is connected to the mat. Have that experience. Good. We're going to work some more on our breath of fire here. But let's enjoy the few breaks we have in between to just connect to what we've just done. Okay. Stretch your legs out in front of you. And take your arms, palms facing each other, and look in front of you. We're going to activate that third chakra, the fire, the courage. And if you can, straighten off both legs and do breath of fire here. If this is too much for you, choose one leg at a time. Just do 30 seconds on each leg. Okay, let's do this. Breath of fire, if you can. And go. Look in front of you, point your toes. Only take one leg if your lower back doesn't allow you to.
Must be the most beautiful day.
You want to feel a contraction in your belly.
Waves are coming in, but I am sitting still.
Maybe you need to hold on to your head if your neck is hurting you.
I got everything that I need today. So my conclusion is, it's the most
Change legs if you only have one.
day that I ever lived. This special morning is the most fabulous morning I've seen. Woke up in the sunshine, made myself
Last few here.
Grandpa kissed my forehead, grateful for another day.
You can do it.
Such simple harmony to me.
And inhale. Hold. And And exhale, let go. Very good. Just completely relax. If your lower back is giving you trouble, remember you can bend your knees, soles in the mat, and let your knees come together. This alleviates your lower back right away. Very good. Take your knees up to your chest. Hold on to the back of your thighs, head in between your knees, and let's rock and roll on the spine. Waking up your spine here. Massaging the vertebrae. All the way down, all the way up. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And whenever you're ready, come with me, sitting on your heels, either with a pillow or without, or in a chair if that's all right. And we're going to do some camel rides. And just come sitting. And your palms are facing down. Your chin is parallel to the floor. And I can't stress it enough, but move that hip back and forth. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. You're doing the same with the shoulders. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. And the heart goes in the opposite direction. Yes, that's right. Keep going. Maybe you can follow the same pace as the music. Maybe you need to take it down a notch. We're meant to do this a little fast because we want to move the energy, prana, up the spine. Close your eyes. Let it be a meditation and movement. Last minute. Rise that energy. Spread your toes, connect to the mat. Keep going. You might even break a sweat here. Keep going. 20 seconds. Your arms. Hold your breath. And exhale slowly. Very good. Keep your fingertips on the mat. Keep your heart risen and keep your eyes closed. That pillow you might be sitting on, maybe you can move it in front of you. And take your arms alongside your body. Hopefully you can sit on your heels, But if you're sitting in a chair, that's perfectly all right. You just lean over your legs and let your third eye come to a pillow. And completely relax here. You're soaking up the wisdom from Mother Earth, from your groundedness, in through your third eye, into your being. Just breathe long and deep here. Just relaxing. Visualize yourself breathing through the earth into the third eye and into your whole being, spreading wisdom, spreading calmness, contentment, gratitude. Visualize that spine.
I am the keeper of this dream. Walk with me, I'll tell you 1,000 stories. Long ago, given to the earth.
Use your long, deep breathing technique. Breathing from the bottom out into the rib cage and up into your heart. And exhale, going the other way. Keep lying there.
Rise up, my sisters, rise up. We are the water, the sacred cup. It's in our hands that all life grows. It's in your dance, it's in your hands, it's in your love we rise above. It's in your song I hear my soul.
And slowly, slowly, taking a deep inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. Empty the lungs fully. Let the navel come in, squeezing out the last air of your lungs, and inhale deeply down into the belly, out into the rib cage, up into your heart and shoulder blades, and exhaling, deflating, emptying your lungs. Last one. There. Allow yourself to come into your favorite meditation pose. Good. I'm just going to go close to the screen here so you can see exactly the mudra that we're going to do. We're going to be chanting Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Infinity, life, death, rebirth. The cycle of life. Index, middle, ring, pinky. Sa, ta, na, ma. And this is a body, mindful body experience, connecting body and mind. So what you want to do here is that you want to visualize yourself, you want to feel the feeling of your thumb touching every little fingertip, being real present with that touch. And at the same time, you want to be really present with the sensations in your mouth as you say sa, ta, na, ma. So the N like never, and M like mountain. Sa, ta, na, ma. And you're activating those meridians in your mouth and in your fingertips. So have that in mind when you do the chanting. And focus your eye gaze on the third eye. So you close your eyes, you roll the eyeballs in and up, so you activate that wisdom. Okay? Infinity, life, death, rebirth. It's a really beautiful standard Kundalini meditation that we all do, that has been researched very, very much. And it's very good at grounding ourselves, making us feel that cycle of life, that anything that happens to us is just what it is. It's just something happening. It's an opportunity to grow. So we don't get so frozen or so fearful around any challenge we're having. We just know it's part of living a life, that full life. Okay? So let's do this together for a few moments. And we do it in cycles of 4. If you can hold the breath and just exhale those 4 chants in one exhale, that's amazing. If not, just inhale nourishingly in between every satanama. Inhale. Satanama on your exhale. Okay. Let me find the song for you. Good, it's coming here. Come into your position. Hands are palms facing up. Lean a bit back. Closing your eyes and make yourself ready for your chant. Remember to connect to those fingers and that mouth. Remember, chin in, heart up, lean ever so slightly back. Last cycle of 4. And just start taking a deep inhale through your mouth. And exhale through your breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Very good. Hands on your heart. I pledge to be who I am, no matter what, and by any means necessary. Vaheguru. Leave your hands where they are or let them meet in front of your heart. Closing the class with a long time sun and 3 long sat and short nam, honoring that journey back into our true selves, our authentic selves. Inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way up. Sat Nam. 2 more. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Taking the prayer above the head, peace to all. Third eye light to all. Throat center truth to all. Heart love to all. Solar plexus empowerment to all. Navel flow to all. And bowing down to Mother Earth for abundance and security to all.